Hello everyone, this is Showtime 112. Once again we're in Vietnam. The year is now 1967 and Operation Rolling Thunder has been going on for more than 2 years. Now Operation Rolling Thunder was a sustained bombing campaign of North Vietnam that was launched in March 1965 and whose objective was to coerce the Communist North into stopping its support for the insurgency in the south. Now the campaign had a couple of major problems. First was a very determined enemy, and the second problem was the fact that the campaign was rather poorly managed, or perhaps a better word should be micromanaged by Washington bureaucrats. They believed they know more about running a war than actual field military commanders. And as you also may know from the world of business, any manager who micromanages a lot is essentially a bad manager. Many restrictions were also imposed to American air crews fighting the war. For instance, they could not attack enemy fighters on the ground. Enemy airfields were off limits. Also, they could do nothing about shipment of military supplies and material by the sea, which was organized by Soviet Union and other communist nations to support North Vietnam. But about 2 years after the beginning of the campaign, things started to change a little bit. One of the things that changed was the fact that enemy airfields were no longer off limits. Now, Air Force and Navy were now allowed to attack airfields housing MiG fighters in the North Vietnam. Today we're joining one of such airstrikes. It is May the 1st, 1967, and an attack was launched from USS Bonhomme Richard. Most airplanes participating in the strike are A-4 Skyhawks. There's also some fighter escort. And pilot we're flying with today is Lt Cdr Swartz. Lt Cdr Swartz was different than most other attack pilots. He had previously flown F-8 Crusaders. Therefore, he was more of a fighter pilot, temporarily joining an attack squadron, and very soon you will see why that's important and what exactly happened when Lt Cdr Swartz arrived at Kep Airfield. His task was flak suppression, and he was armed with Zuni rockets. We are now approaching Kep Airfield. It's located northeast of Hanoi, and it has been one of the major MiG operating bases in North Vietnam. When we arrive, we will try to locate any flak, anti-aircraft guns, and attack them with Zuni rockets. And that's where the airfield is. About 11 o'clock. Should be some flak on the eastern side. Something moving. I think those could be MiGs. Getting ready to take off. Yes, those are MiGs. I think we were able to hit one of the MiGs while he was taxiing to take off. Now let's go for another attack. Try to get one of the guns. There's one. I think that was a hit. Alright, it seems that our guys managed to score quite a lot of hits on the parking. There were plenty of MiGs there, and I'm sure a lot of damage was caused. let's stick around for a little bit longer. Some MiGs have suddenly appeared on our tail. Not sure where they came from, but nothing left for us to do but fight now. There is one. I don't think he sees us. Oh, he's going down. Lt Commander Swartz still had some Zuni rockets left in his pods. One of the MiGs probably decided to leave the fight, thinking that the Skyhawks would do the same, but as a proper fighter pilot, Lt Commander Swartz decided to take the opportunity, and he launched his remaining Zuni rockets against the MiG-17, shooting it down. This was the only air-to-air kill for A-4 Skyhawks in the entire Vietnam War. Now, we did another video where we covered a similar event happening in Israeli Air Force in 1970. I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to press the like button. That's really important for the channel. You can also follow us on Instagram, where you can find many clues about future videos. Feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and keep watching Showtime 112.